President Rodrigo Duterte today presided over the change of command ceremony for the top Philippine Air Force post. Lieutenant General Galileo Gerard Quintanar Jr. assumed command during simple rites held in Clark Air Base in Pampanga. He replaced Lieutenant General Edgar Falorina, who has retired from military service. Eunice Monte reports.
Soar stronger, fly faster, heat higher. This was the promise of the new commanding general of the Philippine Air Force in front of their commander-in-chief, President Rodrigo Duterte, during the change of command ceremony here at Clark Air Base, Pampanga. In his speech, the president emphasized the great contribution of the Air Force in terms of territorial protection in the West Philippine Sea, Benham Rise, and even highlighted the huge role of Air Force in the liberation of Marawi City. Despite the threats of terrorism, the commander-in-chief advised the pilots of our country to remain vigilant and continue to remain faithful to their duties as the armed forces of the Philippines.
We have made significant headway in ridding the country of the scourges of criminality, insurgency, terrorism, and corruption because of your invaluable contributions. And there could never be a task more ennobling than that. May you always stay faithful to the Constitution and the people whom you have sworn to protect.
Meanwhile, the change of command and retirement ceremony of Lieutenant General Edgar Falorina was a success, turning over the post of Commanding General of the Philippine Air Force to Lieutenant General Galileo Gerard Quintanar Jr.
I am in awe, for it has been a great and extraordinary privilege to serve the Filipino people during a time of enormous consequence to our country and our partners around the world.
Falorina is the 34th Commanding General of the Philippine Air Force, known to be the proprietor of the Jointly Engaged Transforming Force or the Jet Force of the PAF. Under his leadership, a number of war aircrafts, FA-50s, and C-130s were added to the arsenal of the Air Force that were immediately used in Marawi City. Replacing him is Lieutenant General Galileo Quintanar Jr. from PME Sandiwa class of 1985 and the former commander of Western Command in Palawan. He also served as the Assistant Commander and Commander of Air Education, Training and Doctrine Command after being an Assistant Chief of Air Staff for Plans of the Philippine Air Force. In his emotional speech, the new Commanding General emphasized that territorial and maritime patrol would be his prime priority, mentioning Top Speed Plan as his template in assuming new post.
And with the Jet Force as our take-off point, we will propel our blue team at top speed for peace and resilient development. We shall continue to evolve and transform to achieve a collective vision, to be credible and capable, professional and competent, responsive to national security and development.
Meanwhile, President Duterte assured the airmen and women of the Philippine Air Force that they will receive what is due to them and their family now that the war in Marawi has finally ended. Eunice Monte for The Nation.